Hello, dear friend. If you've clicked on this video, chances are you or someone you love is beginning to wonder about memory, focus, or changes in daily behavior. And I want you to know, first and foremost, you are not alone. Many people in their 60s begin to notice little shifts in their minds or routines. You might forget where you placed your keys more often, take a bit longer to recall someone's name, or repeat yourself in conversation. Some of that is completely normal. It's a natural part of aging. But sometimes those changes might be signs of something more serious. The early stages of Alzheimer's disease. This is not a topic to fear, but it is a topic to face with wisdom, awareness, and courage. Because the truth is, early detection can make a massive difference. It allows for planning, for treatment, for making the most of life while the mind is still strong. So today, I want to talk to you not as a doctor giving a cold lecture, but as a friend who cares. Someone who wants to walk with you through this subject with honesty and hope. We're going to explore 5 warning signs of Alzheimer's that many people overlook in their 60s, and how recognizing them early could give you or someone you love a better, more empowered future. Let's take this step together. 1. Subtle short-term memory loss that disrupts daily life. We all forget things, sometimes misplacing the TV remote, forgetting an appointment, or walking into a room and not remembering why. But when short-term memory loss starts to interfere with daily life, it may be time to pay closer attention. Early Alzheimer's doesn't usually cause total memory loss. Instead, it's small, repeated lapses, like asking the same question multiple times, or forgetting information that was just recently learned, like a new phone number or the name of a new acquaintance. I once spoke with a woman in her early 60s who began writing sticky notes for everything, even what time to eat lunch. She joked about it, but over time her children realized something more serious was going on. Memory loss that affects your ability to function, even in small ways, is a red flag. It's your brain asking for attention. 2. Difficulty planning or solving familiar problems. Another common early sign is struggling with tasks that once came naturally, things like paying bills, following a recipe, or managing a medication schedule. You might notice you need more time to do these things, or that they now feel confusing, even frustrating. One gentleman I met used to love doing crossword puzzles. Suddenly, he couldn't follow the clues. Another started forgetting how to balance his checkbook, something he'd done easily for 40 years. These changes aren't about intelligence, they're about the brain's ability to organize information and make decisions. And when those processes start to slow or break down, it's often more than just getting older. 3. Confusion with time or place. Have you ever woken up and not known what day it is? That happens to all of us. But with Alzheimer's, this kind of confusion becomes more frequent and more serious. People may forget how they got somewhere. They may lose track of the date, season, or even the year. Some may get lost in familiar neighborhoods or have trouble understanding something if it's not happening immediately. This can be scary for both the person and their loved ones. I remember one man who drove to the grocery store just 5 minutes away and called his daughter from the parking lot in tears because he didn't remember how to get home. When time and space become difficult to track, the brain is signaling it's having trouble orienting itself in the world. 4. Trouble with words. Speaking or writing Alzheimer's can affect communication. You may find it hard to follow or join in conversations. You might stop mid-sentence, unsure of what to say next. Or you may struggle to find the right word and use the wrong one instead. One woman told me she kept calling the refrigerator the cold closet. Another said he could no longer write emails because he forgot how to spell simple words. This kind of difficulty is more than just forgetting a name or occasionally losing your train of thought. It's a pattern that disrupts normal communication. And it can make social interaction frustrating or even embarrassing. But it's also a clear signal that the brain is struggling with language centers, and that's worth taking seriously. 5. withdrawal from social activities or hobbies. When people start to feel unsure of themselves, they often pull back. They stop attending book clubs, going to church, or meeting friends. They might say they're just tired, but sometimes, deep down, it's because they're afraid others will notice their forgetfulness or confusion. One man I knew stopped playing cards with his buddies every Friday. He said the game just didn't feel fun anymore, but the truth was, he was struggling to remember the rules. Social withdrawal can be an emotional response to cognitive changes, and while it's common to want quiet time as we age, sudden or increasing isolation can be a warning sign. What to do if you notice these signs? If one or more of these signs sound familiar, whether it's something you're experiencing or noticing in someone close to you, the most important thing to do is not panic. Instead, take a breath. Talk to a healthcare provider you trust. Get a proper evaluation. There are many causes of memory loss, and not all of them are Alzheimer's. But early detection, if it is Alzheimer's, can make a big difference. There are medications, lifestyle changes, therapies, and support systems that can help people maintain independence and quality of life for years. How to support a loved one. Showing these signs. If someone you care about is showing these early symptoms, the best thing you can offer them is patience, compassion, and consistency. Don't argue or correct them harshly. Instead, join their reality with empathy. Help create routines. Offer gentle reminders. Celebrate what they can do instead of focusing on what they struggle with. Remember, they are still the same person at their core, still capable of love, laughter, connection, and joy. Lifestyle habits that support brain health. While we can't control everything when it comes to brain health, there are many daily habits that can help keep our minds strong, focused, and resilient as we age. Small, consistent actions often lead to meaningful results. Here are a few lifestyle habits that have been shown to support brain function. Move your body regularly. Even something as simple as a 20-minute walk each day can boost blood flow to the brain and support cognitive clarity. Eat brain-healthy foods. Diets rich in vegetables, berries, fish, nuts, and healthy fats, like the Mediterranean diet, can reduce inflammation and support brain function. Stay socially active. Meaningful connection with friends, family, or community groups can stimulate emotional and cognitive health. Challenge your mind. Reading, puzzles, learning new skills, or even trying out new hobbies can keep your brain engaged and growing. Get good sleep. Sleep is when your brain restores and organizes itself. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. Manage health conditions. Keep blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels in a healthy range, as these are all closely linked to brain health. Making even 1 or 2 of these changes can set a foundation for better brain health over time. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Hope for the journey ahead. I know this topic can feel heavy. Alzheimer's is a tough word to say out loud. But talking about it openly, recognizing the signs, and getting help early is one of the most powerful things we can do for ourselves and for those we love. There is still hope. There is still joy. There is still so much life to be lived. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for your time and your heart. Whether you're here for yourself or someone you love, the fact that you're seeking knowledge and understanding is already a powerful step forward. The 5 warning signs we talked about today, short-term memory loss, difficulty solving familiar problems, confusion with time and place, trouble with language, and social withdrawal, are not always obvious at first, but paying attention to them and acting early can help shape a future with more clarity, support, and peace. If this video helped you, please share it with someone else. You never know whose life you might touch. And if you want more videos about aging well, staying healthy, and living a meaningful life at every stage, be sure to subscribe. You are valued. You are not forgotten. You are still growing. See you in the next video, friend.